Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Venusian Phoenix Tarot, and this is my brand new channel for all 12 zodiacs. I'm also gonna do pick a card readings over here. So before we get started, if you are dealing with any Tauruses or if you have any Taurus placements, I do encourage you to check out my other channel that is just for Taurus, and it is Venus Baby Tarot. Also, if you resonate with me as a reader and you're looking for a personal session, you can book on my scheduler in the description box below. And if you like my content, I really do appreciate if you like and subscribe. So let's go ahead and get into your message for the month of June, Sagittarius. So you have stability, growth with that beautiful tree right there. So if you're looking for stability in your life, then there it is for you. There's your sign. And then you also have witch. It says magic and curse. So this can be about like things that you have manifested to bring more stability into your life are coming to fruition. We'll see about the curse part. I'm not really getting that from that energy because over here you have like unfolding surprise and good news on the bottom of the deck. You also see you have alignment. So, I mean, yeah, we're going to take that as a good one, like in terms of you creating magic in your life. Now, you actually got crown chakra and divine intervention coming out together. So we're going to go ahead and just, just keep them out like that. It makes it uneven, but it is what it is. You have a shifting or you have a shift that is happening. I'm so sorry. It's really hot and I'm a little out of breath. Like, I live in the South and it is just like so unbearably hot right now. You also have right here. So yeah, I'm definitely getting like a message here about like your like things that you write down. Like if you're writing things down to manifest, we did just have a new moon. Then I feel like you are making things happen for yourself. Like you're in perfect alignment with this. Also with this energy, I feel like this divine intervention in the crown chakra, this is like intuitive insights and inspiration that happen like that. Like it's just an aha moment out of nowhere. There it is, right? So let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards out. We're just going to pull them from the top because they're really difficult to shuffle. You have the King of Wands, the Sun card, and the King of Pentacles. I mean, oh my God. And the King of Cups, the Strength card, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. Okay, I had to go put a sticker on her because she was necky. And, you know, with YouTube's policies. And then I have to, you know, cover them up. So then you also have the Eight of Cups, and then you have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is gorgeous, Sagittarius. Like, I'm really, really loving this energy. Because, I mean, you got the Four of Cups here, but that's in your recent past. So that's definitely not something that you're still carrying with you. So, I mean, don't fret about that energy in any way, okay? Because something is definitely shifting for you in your life right now. Shifting for the better. Like things are really starting to flow for you in a lot of ways. Because I'm looking over here at like this I don't know if that's a snake. Yeah, it looks like a snake, but it's like in the infinity symbol over the fire. So like you're really in flow with yourself even because you're a fire sign. I think that it's also about like your goals and your aspirations, like what you have been putting into the universe you're receiving in return. And I often say that because, you know, we're in a number 8 year. And I tell my Tauruses over on Venus Baby that, you know, like number 8, like what you put in the universe, you receive in return, right? So that's always like the example that I give. Like I draw it out and I'm like, what you put in, you receive, right? And so I definitely feel like you are starting to see that unfold for yourself in your life. I'm also getting the sense too with that, like it says curse. I think that there could have been realizations about even like negativity, like any negative energy that you've put into the universe, which we all do. Like it's not a shade on you or anybody. Like we all have our negative times in our life, right? And you could have started to see how, like, okay, these things bring more negativity in my life, and I would rather, you know, put more positive energy. And I know that Sagittarius is a very positive sign. Every single one of us has like aspects of ourselves or things that we need to learn and grow from. So I just get this sense that there is some sort of alignment that's happened within you where you're like putting so much good energy into the universe and you're really starting to receive returns. Because in your recent past here, I'm looking at this King of Cups and like he's looking at this heart in his cup, right? And so for me, I feel like there has been a really big shift in not only like the actions that you're taking in your life and how you are making decisions regarding your own shifts, okay? Like, how do I put that? Like, you know that there were things that you wanted to change in your life or things that you wanted to evolve in your life. So you were, you know, intentionally putting action in to create that change for yourself. Okay. But I also feel like there was a change in you in terms of like your heart chakra. So this could have been, you know, having more grace for yourself, having more grace for others, being more understanding, being more in the flow, being more in that space of one, and really seeing how we are all one, we are all connected. And I think that, see, and this is something I've talked about before with other like clients and stuff. It's like whenever you start to open up to more of that spiritual space, you start to see people and you start to just see life as this, you know, see people as being fallible, right? And seeing yourself as being fallible and seeing life as, you know, just a series of lessons, okay? And that doesn't necessarily, because, okay, how do I put this? Because, okay, it's very easy for people to fall into, like a negative, like pessimistic way of looking at the world, okay, where we can focus solely on the negativity in ourselves and other people, and we can focus like solely on the negativity that we see in the world and that kind of thing, and that can really cloud the positivity, right? And so what I feel like is that there's been a shift here in you where you've been extending this sort of seeing these beautiful qualities about yourself. You've been extending that energy outward. So you've been giving yourself more grace, giving yourself more understanding, being more in the flow of that divine oneness, okay, that we're all in, like, and really starting to see, I think that your eyes have started to open up to the beauty of things that you may have once before perceived as not so beautiful. And I don't know if that's going to resonate with everybody, but the reason why I say this is because of the Four of Cups here. And the Four of Cups is one of the perspective cards for me. Like, this guy does not see this Ace of Cups. Like, he is just downtrodden, you know, he is sullen. And because of that, he has the perspective of very much focusing on what needs to change and what's upsetting and what's disappointing and that kind of thing. This could have even been about a rejection, to be honest with you. You could have felt rejected from somebody. But, you know, shifting your perspective to that's about them, you know, it really frees you up, right? It really does. And, you know, I know that's something that I do for myself, is that if I feel rejected by something, that I know that it's not meant to be in my life at that time, and that, you know, the universe is protecting me. And so you could have been protected by something. But like I was saying, there's like seems to be this really big shift that's happened within you with this divine intervention in this crown chakra, where you're really starting to see things with more of like a spiritual oneness or divine oneness kind of lens. I'm trying to figure out another way to put that. So something that I've also talked with like another sign with Taurus specifically, was how, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. I kept looking at this alignment energy and I completely forgot what I was going to say. Well, we're just going to move on and see if it comes to me. Okay, obviously it wasn't meant to be said to Sagittarius, so I'm going to move on. So anyway, you've had this major shift that's happened within you. I mean, you just have. And I think that you're just starting to oh, I remember what it was. Okay. You're starting to see how, like, the things that we see in other people or other situations that we don't like are things that we don't like in ourselves, right? Because we are all connected. So if somebody else is a disappointment to you, then you're a disappointment to yourself, right? Or and there's, projection, right? That's all about, like, projection. And so whenever we see ourselves and we see other people as, just being spiritual beings living a human experience, and everybody is fallible, including ourselves, that helps us lean more into the energy of grace and understanding and compassion, right? And so I'm looking over here at this King of Cups, and I do feel like that's been the shift that's happened within you, Sagittarius, is leaning more in the energy of compassion, like seeking to understand rather than seeking to be understood. That's the St. Francis prayer. I love that prayer. But anyway, and so I feel like that's kind of what's happened. Like you've had this shift in energy, right? Because I feel like you've become a lot more secure within yourself. And because you've become more secure within yourself, you are not taking things personally, this Four of Cups that you may have once had, or you once did. And I think that you are starting to be more in this, like, understanding, forgiving kind of energy. For some reason, I'm getting the sense that this opening up of your heart chakra even more than it may have been before. I'm not saying your heart chakra was closed, but I feel like there was definitely a hindrance, okay? It also seems to help you get more, like, into action in your life. And it could be into action, resolving things in your life, or into action in terms of making shifts in your life. There's definitely a spiritual shift that's happened for you, Sagittarius. But I also feel like, this is about, like, shifts in things that you want to see change in your life, things that you want to do in your life, okay? Because I'm looking over here at this King of Pentacles, which we'll get to in a minute. So presently, you are in the Sun energy. You're happy, you're joyous, you're free, you're feeling good about yourself, okay? And I feel like you could have been feeling a little bit delivered even from past things that you may have been hanging on to or that needed to be dealt with. Like you started to overcome them, see things differently, and you're free from it, okay? And I feel like here with this Strength card, it's funny too, because, like, I see the Strength card differently than any other Strength card. Because, I mean, she's giving so much grace to this lion, and this lion is literally trying to maul her. And I mean, I get the sense that you have found this sweet spot, okay? So before, you may have given way too much understanding, way too much forgiveness, and way too much compassion to the wrong people, to the people who were trying to hurt you, who were trying to bring you down, who were verbally, emotionally abusive to you. And, because of that, there could have been this intolerance that was born in you where you felt like you had to protect yourself from any sort of perceived threat, okay? And so you were not I feel like you may not have felt understanding and compassionate in areas of life that were beneficial to you, okay? And that includes yourself. I feel like you found a balance in your life, Sagittarius. Like, I feel like you closed out a very important chapter in your life where you stopped giving so much understanding and forgiveness to people who were absolutely unwilling to change and grow and evolve as human beings. And you started to be more in this loving, positive, flowing energy in mutually beneficial situations, okay? And that includes yourself. Like, this really includes yourself, okay? So I'm just getting the sense that, like, the person that you are right now, you could feel very, very, very different than you were even like a month ago, a couple of months ago. Like, you've had some sort of divine intervention, some sort of wake-up call. Like, messages have really come to you from spirit. You could be feeling more connected to spirit, more in the flow even. And I feel like also with this witch energy, you could also find that you're like you're speaking things into existence with much greater ease because of this connection that you have with yourself and with the divine and the alignment that you've been experiencing. Okay? In your near future, you have the King of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So with the King of Pentacles, this can obviously be about career and money, longevity. It can be about a commitment as well. Three of Pentacles for me, you know, these little worker bees, like they're all working together. They're trying to find a solution, okay? And they are building something. They're making things happen. So I feel like this is what's happening for you in the near future. Like you're really building, you're really making things happen. You're really going to be starting to see more results working out for you, okay, in your life. Now with the Eight of Cups, you're definitely leaving something behind. So we're going to get a little bit more information on that. The Seven of Swords. And the High Priestess with the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is what had come through with this card right here with the Strength card. You are putting your energy and your effort into mutually beneficial situations. This can be with people. This can be with friends, family, soulmates. This can be in terms of your career. This can be just anywhere in your life, okay? Like, because you want stability, you're focused on growth in your life, you are putting your energy into mutually beneficial situations, okay? You are closing out this chapter of people who lie, who deceive you, who keep secrets from you, people who you know what's going on, but they try to gaslight you and they try to confuse you, or they're verbally abusive to you, or they ghost you, that kind of thing. You are not extending as much forgiveness and understanding to these types of individuals as you once did in the past, okay? So you could, I mean, you have the Six of Cups over here on the bottom of the deck. So you technically could have a person from the past who does reach out to you in the month of June. But I feel like, Sagittarius, your energy towards this person is completely different, because I feel like you're tired of giving your energy to negative situations in your life, okay? Because I feel like you, like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, you feel like the more energy that you put into negativity, the more you see negativity in your life, okay? And that doesn't mean you're being a negative person. It just means like negative areas of your life, like things that drain you and drag you down and keep you from being able to pursue the things that you want to pursue in life, right? Like sometimes people's energy can be so draining that it really can keep us from being able to put our energy into ourselves, you know, because we have nothing left to give, right? And so you're not being as forgiving as and understanding as you once were, because you're more in alignment with yourself, okay? You're a more healed version of yourself. You are shining in so much positivity. I also feel like there could be some expansiveness that you see in terms of your career. The action steps that you took in the recent past, I feel like with the Sun card and the King of Pentacles here, you really start to see things unfold for you in a positive way, okay? And I think that it also has to do with your manifestations, the things that you write down in your journal as well. Now, I also want to say with this right card, this could be a letter that comes from person, or it could be an email, a text message, that kind of thing that comes in from the past here, okay? And like I said, you're a more aligned person, so your energy towards this situation is very freaking different. Additionally, I want to say, if you were writing things down or thinking about something that you want to say to somebody, that could be another factor too. But I would encourage you to look at all of the ways that we talked about how you shifted your energy and ask yourself if this situation aligns more with like a negative path or if it aligns more with the positive path. Because right now it really seems like you're very much in that like infinity, you know, flow energy where you're what you put into the universe, you are receiving. So putting your energy into positive things that bring you good energy in your life or are mutually beneficial is a better use of your energy and time than putting your energy into negative situations that do nothing but circle back more negativity in your life, okay? So let's go ahead and get you a couple of career cards here. Now, okay, life purpose. This persistence card had kind of popped out there, so I think we're going to take that one. Then you have health. Let's get one more on that. And then luck. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Look, options on the bottom of the deck. Celebrate underneath that. That's freaking beautiful. So, right here, King of Wands, persistence, okay? You have been very persistent, very intentional with your actions, okay? Really, you know, going after things and just being, I feel like, just feeling more sure of yourself, okay? And now with this life purpose underneath the sun card right there, I mean, things have been really illuminated for you. And if you already feel like in your life, you're in your life purpose, it could be an expansion of that, okay? Because what the sun is expansive, all right? But there are definitely illuminations that are occurring for you. The light bulb, the divine intervention, the crown chakra, definitely some illuminations. You're going to be shifting more into this frequency of flow in your life, okay? Like truly. Over here you have health card and the luck card. This is your near future. Now look, luck under the King of Pentacles right here. That's hella awesome. I mean, let's be real, like that's so good. Your luck is about to change. But it says right here with the health, some situation that needed resolution will be resolved and healed. So there can definitely be situations that you are resolving in your life, but I also feel that this is talking about replenishing your energy and really focusing on what you're giving your energy to. Is it something positive or is it negativity that is going to just bring more negativity in your life? Okay, I feel like you're needing to really pay attention to your health, like, and that to me means so for instance, I've had people that have come to my life, you know, over the years, and they're like energy vampires. Like they just absolutely drain me, and you know, and then I'm tired all the time and I'm just overwhelmed, and it's just not good for me, right? And I feel like, you know, really checking in with yourself and acknowledging like, hey, I'm really drained in the presence of this person, so maybe I should just put some distance. That doesn't mean you have to throw them out of your life. It could just be some distance, okay? If it's not mutually beneficial and they're not putting good energy into your life, then I feel like it's going to be really important to rethink it, because I feel like you have big things happening for you in terms of luck and abundance, and that is going to be a better use of your energy to really focus on that and continue taking intentional action steps. This says many opportunities are becoming available to you, okay? What are you going to put your energy into, Sagittarius? The choice is yours. Let's get some love cards here for you. Calculating. Unclear. And reactive jealousy, with solitary on the bottom of the deck. So I kind of feel like a person in your life, okay, I mean, obviously does not believe in faith and only takes calculated risk. This is somebody who is always trying to play it safe, always very guarding of their heart, okay? And like I said, this can make you feel rejected because this person does not know how to open up. This is if you've been dealing with somebody, obviously. I don't necessarily see this as somebody coming in, okay? This is more just like an energy that you may have been dealing with. If this part is not for you, totally get it, totally understand. But with the unclear energy, I feel like you just never know what the heck is going on with this person. Like they flip-flop or they change from one moment to the next, okay? But then I feel like this person with the reactive jealousy also like may not want anybody else to have you, but they're very emotionally unavailable and can get very reactive if you try to put your energy into anything else, and then they want to like rush in and they want to try to claim you and that kind of thing. But I feel like, you know, with the solitary energy, I feel like this person also tends to maybe not respond very often or just kind of ghost and gets out of there, right? So if this message is for you, this feeds into everything that we were talking about in terms of, are you going to put your energy into this kind of stuff? Because this is a vicious cycle with this individual where it's like they come in only whenever they're feeling jealous and they want to make sure that nobody else has you. And then they just leave you questioning all the time, like, what is going on? Like, why did they do this? And then they just disappeared again. That kind of thing. Sagittarius, if that kind of person is in your life, you need to just let it go, okay? Because I feel like it drains you. Pay attention to your health. Really focus on what is best for you as well. Okay, and then we're going to get you a closing oracle message. You have Earth Mother. Look at that. Abundance. That's like the Empress card right there. More abundance, blossoming, blooming. This is about dreaming, okay? You know what? So what if your head is in the clouds? If people think that about you, then you know what? Just say, hey, maybe I'm a little bit delusional, but I believe in myself. And that's, you know, at the end of the day, that's that. Okay? With the Time card, to me, I feel like I got this message whenever I first was meditating on your energy about making a quick decision that just happened to come into your life at the right timing. Like you knew, like there's a light bulb moment, and you're gonna make a very quick decision. And so I would encourage you to really just be aware. Acknowledge when something comes into you and know that whenever it comes in, it's the right timing. It's time to act on this, okay? Because I feel like intentional action steps and being persistent and really paying attention to these light bulb moments is going to be very important for you for the month of June. So that's what I have for you, and their messages from the divine. Look at that. So that's what I have for you. I hope that this helps, and I will see you next time. Bye for now, Sagittarius.